Great. Serenity girls. Friends, we're back in the office and Charlotte's here, which I'm so excited about because I like feel like I know nothing about design, so I'm so happy that you're
I know
here.
nothing about the build plans for this space. This
Oh
is
my goodness. In the last video, I tackled demo, I tackled flooring, I tackled painting. I upgraded the lights in this space with smart lighting from the Home Depot that's powered by Hubspace. I did all the stuff that I feel like I'm like semi-okay at doing.
It looks so good.
Thank you, it's getting there. But today you're here to help me with all the finishing touches, which I'm so excited about. So if you didn't catch the first video, go check it out, it's on my channel. But if you did, you're in the right place.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, we have like a lot of things to do and I only have Charlotte for 2 days, so.
You were rattling off a lot.
We got this though, right? We got
We
this.
can definitely do wallpaper. That was one.
Wallpaper.
And did you text me this is your first wallpaper ever?
I've literally never done, like I basically ordered wallpaper because I knew that you were coming
so
over.
proud of
Aren't
you.
you so So wallpaper, some like paneling. We got something special planned for the ceiling. And yeah,
Good.
I think it's gonna be good. All right, lots to do. So friends, let's get started.
And break.
Great. This project is sponsored by my friends at the Home Depot. Okay, so Charlotte's about to work her magic on that back wall with my first ever roll of wallpaper.
Look, I love this pattern. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. Well, I'm gonna trust you with that. And while Charlotte's doing that, let's talk about this. I'm gonna move all this stuff out of the way. This is some attic access that I don't really need access to all the time. So I'm actually gonna build a like fake wall right here with some panels so that there's a hidden door for this attic. In my brain, it's gonna work well. I think it's gonna work well. Let's do it. All right, friends, first step to making this work is to build kind of like a fake wall. So I'm gonna put a bunch of 2x4s on this wall to bump it out a little bit, and then we'll go from there. All right, so jumping in with a quick spoiler alert, I'm not finishing this particular project right now. You'll see the rest of this later in the video. For now, I did only have Charlotte for 2 days, so once she was done with her wallpapering journey, I then grabbed her for a new project, which was tackling all of that molding in the ceiling that I complained about in the first video. All right, Charlotte and I are on a mission to find studs in the wall because we are going to be installing beams. Find studs in the wall. Goal is we gotta get some braces up here. I'm toying with the idea of doing like a quick and dirty tutorial for this on my channel at some point, so let me know if you'd like to see it. In the meantime, we're struggle city over here, so let's do this.
Hi YouTube! Today we're going to be doing a tutorial on putting up beams on an angled ceiling. You can follow for more great advice. Excuse you.
So because this was such a large project, I am going to have a separate video for it on my channel at some point, but in the sparkiest of Spark Notes version, basically we attached some braces to the ceiling and then attached some sides to those braces, and later we're gonna attach the bottoms, but first we're gonna have ourselves a dance party. So Charlotte I know she's up to something. She just asked me if she could tap into my Hubspace lighting.
Here. Listen, you are now flush mount
Sam's house. Charlotte's gonna change all the lights on me while I'm editing.
Office select. Why does this make me so happy?
I'm like little kids. Whoa! Whoa!
The red really shows up. It's so cool. Let's go back.
It's so festive in here. This is Christmas medley. What?
What?
Christmas party at my office. So right after our dance break, it was right back to business, starting with me cutting the bottoms of the beams, and then Charlotte and I worked together to install them. It was so helpful to have another person to do this, but unfortunately after this part of the project, she had to leave. I just tortured Charlotte for 2 days. We got pretty much all the beams up. The wallpaper looks so good. And now you're leaving me and I have to do the rest all by myself. But okay, so before we worked on this project, we worked on another project on Charlotte's channel.
It seems so lame to even bring it up now that we're standing in your air-conditioned attic and I hung a little wallpaper for Sam. Sam put in an entire patio.
And we did it in like 90-degree heat. But this is like the thing on my channel is like I only do outdoor projects in 90-degree heat.
Sure.
It's like on brand, it's fine. But go to Charlotte's channel, check out the patio that her and I installed. Oh. It's really awesome. Can you come back again like tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna clean up.
Yeah, we're gonna clean up and then we're gonna maybe go hang out and do some fun things because we're tired. Bye, friends. All right, friends. Okay, so it's just me, boring. Charlotte had to go home, but we were able to get the beams done in our short time together, which I'm so excited about. I think they look great. I definitely have to do some work to them to make them look more like normal beams. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. Beams that don't just look like soffits on my ceiling. So I'm going to tackle that soon. Before I do that though, I just wanna really get some of this material out of the way. So I'm gonna finish boxing out the framing work that I started the other day for the attic. Yeah, we're just gonna get some panels up and make it look like an accent wall, but like it actually secretly comes off the wall so we can still access the attic. Makes sense, right? In my head, it makes sense. Let's do it. Already custom cut this to fit the contour of the ceiling, see it? At a 46-degree angle, baby. Next, I'm gonna glue the two on the side. I'm eventually gonna flip this thing over and add screws from the back side. All right, let's screw this in from the back. I can't believe that worked. That looks great. I gotta get the rest of the trim up now though. Ah, so cool. I don't think this is gonna be perfectly centered, but it's also gonna be behind a couch, so I'm not sure it's gonna fully matter. Moment of truth, because I screwed on the rest of them. Boom! I've always wanted a secret door. Your girl got it. Heck yeah. All right, let's paint this thing. So excited. So psych, we're not painting that thing just yet because instead we're moving on to another project. I did decide to make some custom sliding barn doors for the closet in the office space, and I did this using some pre-prime boards and some acrylic that I frosted. I will have a full tutorial for this on my channel very soon. I'm so excited about this project, but it is one that is a little more in-depth and I don't want to rush the process here. That being said though, once these doors were done, it was time to move on to some other things to prep for the big project at the back of the room. Nothing is easy when you're working on an older house, that is for sure. This legitimately would have been the perfect time to start kind of upgrading my electrical outlets, especially on that back wall where kind of the computer is going because I'm about to build something custom and something cool along that wall. I'd love to do the electrical first. However, I just found out that it's a little more complicated than I thought it would be. I'm going to have to rerun a bunch of electrical in this house with my licensed electrician, and unfortunately my dude is not available for a while and your girl needs an office like yesterday. So while my original plan, as I spoke about in the last video, was to install some of these smart outlets that are powered by hub space to help power my electric things, this unfortunately is not an option for this space right now. However, no use crying over non-upgraded electrical outlets because Home Depot has other options for this that are way easier that literally anybody can use. Let's check them out for a sec. So upgrading your outlets is just not an available option right now. There are definitely other things that are powered by hub space that you can put in your own smart home office or your home in general to power up anything your heart desires. From smart indoor plugs to smart 4-outlet surge protectors. These things are dope because you literally can just plug either one of these into an existing outlet and make that outlet become a smarter outlet with one plug. Even cooler, they both set up in less than 60 seconds with your smart device, and both of them have the option to be able to customize schedules, which is really great if you do have a space like I do, which is kind of out of the way and like light switches are not easily accessible. So I can customize the schedule for the lights to turn on or off in the morning or at night when I'm working to help me start or stop my workday. Kind of love that, to be quite honest. Anyway, I'm feeling really optimistic about this now that I know that there's a simpler solution than like rewiring all of my outlets. That being said, now that I don't have to stress over the electrical work anymore, I'm going to get started on the next project in this space, and I have another special guest coming to help me out with that. So let's get started, friends. I'm so excited. Okay, friends, so barn doors are done. Beams are done. Well, barn doors are kind of done. We're getting there. It's a work in progress, just like I am. Now it's time to work on this back wall, which is a very strange space because I kind of want storage, but I also have to make a radiator cover that works as a radiator cover. So to do this, I brought in some help.
Oh, that's me.
DIY Danny's here!
So I'm helping.
I need a lot of help. I'm so happy that you're here.
Me too.
We're gonna work on a project in this space. This is gonna be a project that's probably gonna take a couple days, so we're gonna have a full video for this.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time.
It's gonna take some time. So we're gonna have a full, it's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be brilliant.
It's gonna be a masterpiece.
It's gonna be a hack.
It is gonna be a hack.
It's gonna be hacked by 2 hacks.
Anyway, so this is gonna take a little bit, but we're gonna do the Rocky montage version. Do 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 do. Yeah. So while we're totally gonna enter montage mode, I did want to take a moment here to give a quick shout out to Danie. I was feeling so overwhelmed with this home office project. This was a huge project that was taking way longer than I thought it would take. And because I was overwhelmed, Danie called me up and was like, I got you, girl. I'm hopping on the next flight to see you. And she literally flew all the way here from Toronto just to help me finish this home office space. So Danie, you're the best. Love you. Could not have done this without her for sure. That being said, we basically made the coolest cabinet / radiator cover thing ever with like these cool magnetic features so that we could still access the AC unit and the heater. But like I said, I will have a full video for this very soon because it is an awesome build that deserves way more than a very quick Rocky style montage. Whew. Woo! That was a project.
That was a lot.
But now that we're done with this, you know what that means.
What does that mean?
It's time for finishing touches! Yeah! Okay, but for like, let's finish this on this. I'm so ready.
Let's go. Wait, I forgot to.
So now that all of the major projects in this space were done, thanks to the help of my amazing friends, it was time for all of the finishing touches, and this included some touch-up paint on that small accent wall. This also included final touches like trim work, and it also included that glorious, glorious railing that I have been talking about and teasing about this entire project. I got this really cool cable railing from the Home Depot that I have been dreaming of in the space to make it feel real lofty, and Danie and I installed that with the help of Dad, who was a little jealous that we were having a lot of fun without him, so he decided to help as well at some point. At this point, it was time to also plug in all my electronics to my new smart plugs and install the rest of my smart bulbs into all of my new lamps throughout the space. And now, officially, everything in my office is powered through the Hubspace app, which makes this office a smart home office. And I've always wanted a smart home office, and honestly, it makes me feel real fancy. I'm liking these funky colors. Ooh. That was super awesome. I'm obsessed. On to the next. And with all of these small little finishing touches, I can finally call this home office makeover a complete project. And are you ready for this reveal, friends? Because I gotta tell you, it's pretty epic. Friends, can you believe this is the same space? Also, can we talk about my backdrop now? I feel legit. Like, this space makes me feel legit. Like, do you remember how we started up here? It was super dark. The floors had to be replaced. The room needed some love. It generally was not my vibe. It is the only room in the house that we didn't touch, and now it just feels like this amazing, comfortable, inspiring oasis, and I'm actually really excited to sit down and start doing computer work, which I'm never excited to do. Like, I'm a changed woman. This space just feels so good. Like, there's no other way to describe it, from the updated lighting to the ceiling beams to the new floor to all of the fun little accents to the fact that I can pretty much control everything in this office from my phone. Okay. I've always wanted to be one of those cool people who's like, my smart home office. It's like really smart, really innovative, and really tech savvy and all these things. And like, now I am. I'm so excited about this. I will tell you this for sure. There's no way that I could have gotten this space done without the help of my friends Charlotte and Danie and the Home Depot. I truly just feel like the luckiest girl alive that I get to call this space my own. I got to work on projects in this space with some of my favorite people and with my Home Depot family, and I'm just so excited for all of the cool things to come in this little home office of mine. Now, I know we tackled a lot of projects in this two-part series, but hang on tight because I'm going to be breaking down some of these projects even more on my channel in longer, in-depth videos. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe, click that notification bell, come on back and hang out with me in this home office just a little while longer. I kind of don't want to leave either. In the meantime though, friends, thank you so much for being on this journey with me, for renovating my house with me, for just generally being awesome while I figure out how to be a legit full-time content creator. That being said though, I will see you soon with a new video, but in the meantime, friends, happy DIYing. Usually I get up and walk off camera, but I'm just gonna sit here for a while.